As dawn breaks over Eden, a landscape of unparalleled beauty unfolds, its untouched purity radiating in the soft morning light. Rivers of crystal water snake through the garden, their gentle currents mirroring the awakening sky. Trees, heavy with ripe fruit, stand as silent guardians of this untouched paradise. In Eden, animals roam peacefully, a symphony of life in perfect harmony. The air is filled with the sweet scent of blossoms, a gentle symphony of nature awakening to a new day. In the nascent world of Eden, God's hands work with gentle strength, shaping Adam from the dust. With a final, tender touch, he breathes life into the newly formed being. Adam's eyes flutter open, filled with wonder as he beholds the vibrant world around him. Each sight, each sound, is a revelation, a symphony of newness. In the radiant expanse of Eden, Adam moves with purpose, walking among a vibrant array of animals. With gentle hands and a curious mind, Adam bestows names upon each creature, weaving a tapestry of connection and understanding. He tends the lush garden, his touch nurturing life and fostering a symphony of colors and scents. Adam's heart overflows with wonder and gratitude, yet a subtle shadow of loneliness taints his otherwise perfect existence. In the midst of this idyllic setting, Adam's face reflects a longing, a subtle ache for companionship that lingers beneath the surface of contentment. In the tranquil stillness of Eden, God watches over Adam, who is deep in a peaceful slumber. With divine grace, God extracts a rib from Adam. From the rib, God meticulously crafts Eve, her form radiant. Adam slowly awakens, his eyes fluttering open to a new dawn. He sees Eve, and a look of pure joy spreads across his face. In the radiant expanse of Eden, Adam and Eve wander hand in hand, their laughter echoing through the garden. Sunlight dances on their skin as they playfully explore the lush surroundings, their movements mirroring the gentle sway of the trees. With carefree abandon, they feast upon the fruits of the garden, their every action imbued with grace and untainted joy. In this sanctuary of innocence, Adam and Eve exist in perfect harmony, their radiant joy permeating the air like the sweet fragrance of the blooming flowers. Eve wanders near the tree of knowledge, her bare feet barely disturbing the earth. The forbidden fruit glows, its alluring mystery beckoning her closer. From the shadows, a serpent emerges, its eyes gleaming with cunning. The serpent watches Eve, its presence a silent promise of temptation. Beneath the tree of knowledge, sunlight paints the ground with shadows as the serpent watches Eve. The air hangs still, charged with unspoken questions as the serpent's emerald scales glint. The serpent breaks the silence, its voice dripping with sly curiosity. Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden? Eve stands motionless, her face shadowed with doubt and temptation. Eve stands before the tree of knowledge, her expression a battleground of obedience and forbidden desire. Her gaze lingers on the fruit, its alluring beauty igniting a deep longing within her. Torn between duty and temptation, Eve hesitates, her resolve slowly crumbling. Eve's resolve gives way as she succumbs to the fruit's irresistible promise. Beneath the tree of knowledge, Eve reaches for the forbidden fruit, its gleaming surface beckoning in the sunlight. She raises the fruit to her lips, temptation overwhelming her senses. A thunderous sound erupts as Eve takes a bite, the garden trembling with the force of the transgression. Eve turns, offering the fruit to Adam, who stands paralyzed by indecision. Adam hesitates, sweat beading on his forehead as he succumbs to temptation, reaching for the offered fruit. Adam succumbs, biting into the forbidden fruit. In a flash, innocence shatters, as Adam and Eve's eyes open to a reality far from paradise. A wave of fear washes over them as they are suddenly aware of their nakedness. Shame consumes them, revealing vulnerability they never knew. In the tranquil expanse of Eden, Adam and Eve confront a chilling revelation, their eyes now reflecting a stark awareness of their vulnerability. Their hands tremble as they reach out to gather leaves, the once familiar touch now burdened with an unsettling sense of shame. With hesitant movements, they begin to conceal their bodies, the weight of their actions pressing heavily upon their hearts. Amidst the lush foliage, they seek refuge, their attempts to hide from God only amplifying their sense of isolation and despair. Eden's once unblemished paradise transforms into a haunting sanctuary as Adam and Eve confront the irreversible consequences of their choice. As twilight descends upon Eden, long shadows stretch across the garden, and the air is filled with a profound stillness. Footsteps echo softly through the tranquil garden, each step a reminder of the solitude within. A voice rings out, resonating with sorrow and disappointment. The resonating voice calls out a name, Adam. The name hangs in the air, unanswered, a lament in the fading light. The garden remains silent, awaiting a response that does not come, only the whisper of the wind through the trees. As dusk descends upon Eden, Adam and Eve stand in twilight, their remorseful silhouettes cast against the heavens. Adam's voice breaks the silence. I confess my disobedience, but it was Eve who tempted me. She offered me the fruit, and I could not resist. Eve responds, her voice filled with regret. It is true that I offered the fruit to Adam, but the serpent deceived me. His words twisted my understanding. The scent of flowers mingles with the air of decay, a heavy reminder of their transgression. As the sun sets on Eden, long shadows stretch across the garden, a poignant reminder of its fading glory. God's face is lined with sorrow as he prepares to pronounce judgment on the serpent, Eve, and Adam. The atmosphere thickens, each breath heavy with the consequences of their deeds. The once vibrant colors of Eden begin to dull, a subtle but unmistakable shift from paradise to a world tainted by loss. In Eden, God's face reflects profound sorrow as he prepares garments of skin. With divine tenderness, God clothes Adam and Eve, their figures bowed in shame. The garments, a poignant symbol, serve as a constant reminder of innocence lost. With heavy heart, God banishes Adam and Eve from Eden, their figures silhouetted against the radiant light. The gates of Eden close, forever altering the destiny of humanity. Adam and Eve trudge away from Eden, their figures burdened by sorrow and regret. Behind them, towering angels stand sentinel, their flaming swords a stark, impassable barrier. The light from the swords reflects in Adam's and Eve's tear-filled eyes, mirroring their profound loss and despair. Narration. Yeah, a glimmer of hope shines through as God's promise of redemption echoes in the air. The radiant light of dawn breaks through the clouds, casting a hopeful glow on the horizon.